Hello, my dear students of class 10. So, in the last class, we discussed the first part of the text, the black aeroplane. And there, we saw that the narrator, who lost amidst the storm of black clouds, and the compass stopped working, and all the other instruments also were not working at that very moment. He tried to connect to Paris control. Then what happened? Paris control, can you hear me? There was no answer. Means he did not get any reply from Paris control. The radio was dead too. Means the communication was also lost. I had no radio, no compass, and I could not see where I was. The narrator was not able to see where he was, and he was without having any radio, any compass. Means he was helpless amidst the dark clouds. I was lost in the storm. The narrator was lost. Then, in the black clouds quite near me, almost near him, I saw another aeroplane. The narrator saw another aeroplane. It had no lights on its wings. On its sides, there were no lights. But I could see it flying next to me through the storm. But the narrator was able to see that the flight or the aeroplane was next to him and flying through the storm. I could see the pilot's face. The narrator was able to see the pilot's face turn towards me, and that face was turning towards the narrator. I was very glad to see another person. Means, suppose when you are in danger, if you find any other person, then you will gain courage, right? You can get support. Same thing over here. He lifted one hand and waved. He raised one hand and waved. Follow me, he was saying, follow me. He was instructing to follow him. He knows that I am lost, I thought. He is trying to help me. The narrator understood that the pilot of the another plane understood that this narrator lost, and he was trying to help him. He turned his aeroplane slowly to the north. He turned his plane slowly to the north in front of my Dakota, in front of his aeroplane, so that it could be easier for me to follow him, so that the narrator could follow him. I was very happy to go behind the strange aeroplane like an obedient child. The narrator was very much happy because he was helpless and he did not have any kind of machine inside the aeroplane. That's why he was very happy to go behind to follow that man, that strange aeroplane, like an obedient child. Obedient means dutiful or complying to order, right? After half an hour, the strange black aeroplane was still there in front of me in the clouds. After half an hour, the strange black aeroplane was still there in front of the narrator in the clouds. Now, there was only enough fuel in the old Dakota's last tank to fly for 5 or 10 minutes more. Narrator understood that he had enough fuel, and with that fuel he could fly for next 5 to 10 minutes. I was starting to feel frightened again. Why? Because he was in the storm of clouds, and he did not have enough fuel, right? Means he had enough fuel only to fly for 5 to 10 minutes. But he didn't know for how many times he had to fly. But then he started to go down and I followed through the storm. That the pilot was going down and the narrator followed through the storm. Suddenly, I came out of the clouds and I saw two long straight lines of lights in front of me. Suddenly, the narrator came out of that storm of clouds and discovered or found two long straight lines of lights in front of him. It was the runway, an airport. I was safe. The runway through the flights, the airplanes that land, right? And that was an airport, and the narrator was safe. I turned to look for my friend in the black aeroplane. He turned to look for that friend, but the sky was empty. There was no one. There was nothing there. The black aeroplane was gone. That aeroplane was gone. And I could not see it anywhere. The narrator couldn't discover it, couldn't find it anywhere. I landed and was not sorry to walk away from that old Dakota near the control tower. He landed and he was not at all sorry to walk away, to go away from the old Dakota, to come out of the old Dakota near the control tower, because he landed safely and he thought someone guided him. And I went and asked a woman in the control center. The control center, he went there and asked where I was and who the other pilot was. Where was he and who the other pilot was? He was asking about that pilot who guided him. I wanted to say thank you. The narrator wanted to say thank you to that pilot who guided him. She looked at me very strangely. The woman, the lady in the control tower, looked at the narrator very strange, very oddly, and then loved. Another airplane up there in the storm? No other airplanes were flying tonight. Means she was asking actually. Another airplane up there in the storm. No other airplanes were flying tonight that night. Yours was the only one I could see on the radar. Means the narrator's airplane was the only one that was flying and that she could see on the radar. That means kind of machine through which, a kind of communication through which they could detect the planes. So, who helped me to arrive there safely without a compass or a radio and without any more fuel in my tanks? And I was thinking, who helped him to arrive safely? Who was the pilot on the strange black aeroplane? And I was thinking, flying in the storm without lights. So, who was that man? Right. That is a question. And here the text ends. Actually, another self of the narrator, that he was in kind of hallucination, he was thinking. Now thinking about the text, I will take the risk. What is the risk? Very easy question. And why does the narrator take it? Right. So he wants to reach England and wants to take breakfast. You know all these things. Describe the narrator's experience as he flew the aeroplane into storm. The experience. What happened and how did he reach at last? What does the narrator say? I landed and was not sorry to walk away from the old Dakota. Why was he not sorry? Because he landed safely and he thought someone guided him. That's why he was happy. What made the woman in the control center look at the narrator strangely? So why that woman was looking at the narrator strangely? Because he was asking about another pilot. That's why. And who do you think helped the narrator to reach safely? No one actually. Discuss among yourselves and give reasons for your answer. Give the answers. Now starting the sentence given below. Here they have used the black in different way. Somewhere black means color, someone black means dust. So you have to explain. And blackest mean the darkest or the worst crime. So you have to explain. Now you have to match column A and column B. And we know that the word fly means fly. Birds means to move through air using wings. Take the words which are the same or nearly same. You have to tell the writing. Have you ever been alone or away from home during the thunderstorm? Narrate your experience in a paragraph. Explain. So all these things, right? So here we end our class. Thank you.